What's up with it? No Wellin. Back in this motherfucker. We got a lot of shit going on, man.
You know it, man.
In here with the legend himself. You know what I mean? The young OG, the OG.
That's me. Old young nigga, man.
Pressed me out online, man. I was like,
Nah,
God damn, what the fuck going on? I got to holler at him, got to pull up. You know, it's only right. We got Yappah in the building. Pretty D, man. What's up, man?
All right, man, yeah.
What's going on?
With it, man? Look, man, I want everybody to know, man, it's your favorite neighborhood, Yappah. AKA Pretty D, man. Been doing this shit for a long time. I'm gonna get with no Wellin. I gotta apologize publicly because I'm a man, Slim, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't about being soft, it's always about being on the other side of right, you know what I'm saying? We from the city where we gotta stand on a different type of time. So it was a little misunderstanding. We got some understanding and now we locked in.
Right. And we're gonna get to that, man. We're gonna get to the interview that Jad like had you, you know, in the uproar and all that shit. But first, man, tell us how it all got started. We know you know what I'm saying, in the band, the GOGO history and all that. Tell us how it all started for you before the GOGO and where you grew up at.
I'm from, you know, from the northeast side of town. We got a whole bunch of good musicians and we got some legendary niggas. We got Big Saeed, OP Tribe, he from around my way. We got the king himself, Reggie Burwell, AKA Polo. He from the Dub, that's where I'm from. 4th&W Street,
4th&W,
Northeast,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, what we used to do with I guess I don't know, I was born into it, so they call themselves 4th&W. So, my mob is like the Dog Pound, then we kind of changed to the Wolf Pack, and then my little cousins, Flingo, Bolo, them the ones that's under me, you know what I'm saying? Reggie older than me, Polo older than me, so then you got me. And then you got Bolo, original drummer that y'all met earlier. He from W Street too, / Edgewood, but he from the 4th Street.
Yeah, in the Edgewood, okay.
Yeah, so that's what I wanted to do. I saw them niggas being great as shit, and I was like, dog, my OGs getting money. This GOGO shit, that's what I want to do. So I said, I'm gonna do that shit.
So what year around that did you get into GOGO? Like when the motivation kicked off?
We was in bands forever. Like, so if you from my side of town, everybody know me, Twin Dog, Spice, Bolo. We used to play on buckets and shit. We used to steal cars and go down to Monument and play on buckets and get money. People put the money in the change and shit like that. So then we said we gonna start a real band. So the band that y'all see that's TCB now, that was Young Potential first. That was us.
Right.
From W Street. And Reggie saw us, we was just some popular young niggas, you know what I'm saying? So I was a UUV king back then. I ain't selling no drugs or nothing back then. I just used to steal cars. Like, I steal cars all day, like the big homies from 4th&W, Orleans, my good man from T Street at the time, 3rd T, Todd Place, 4th&W, 4th Street, like Rock Mafia, the other side, Rock Mafia. So I was just always neutral because the big homies always wanted radios, Rams and shit. So that's how I was getting my money. And then one day my cousin was like, nigga, grandma said you get locked up one more time for these cars, I'm gonna fuck your ass up. You better get you some drugs, sell some drugs. And that's, you know what I'm saying? And I started doing that. Then we started a band, Polo Scene, that we was just popular.
So what that was out of high school?
I was still in high school.
You still in high school at this time?
Yeah, this was 1996.
Where you was going at? What school you was going to?
I went to St. Martin, St. Anthony, St. Francis, Jefferson Junior High School, McKinley Tech, and Coolidge.
Okay.
So I was a badass teen. So I was going in and out of Cedarnall, Boys Village, Oak Hill, Charles H. Hickey since I was 10, 12 years old. You know what I'm saying? Giving my grandmother, my mother hell. I'm just a fucking hell raiser, you know what I'm saying?
Right, so then, all right, so you seen them getting in the band out of high school and shit.
Yeah.
So what was the first band you joined and all that?
That was Young Potential, and then April 3rd of 1996, I caught attempted murder charge. I was 15. I was locked up from 15 to 23. So when I came home, Young Potential was TCB. So Reggie used to just take me to the shows with him and shit when I first came home and shit. And I was like, oh, this shit lit. And I was like, dog, they ain't need nobody in their band at the time. So then Rick from Reaction used to do what he used to do. You know, he's a street nigga, so he used to do what he used to do with Reggie Polo. And one day he was in the barber shop. I'm sitting outside, and they did whatever they did. Rick shoot up the street. Reggie was like, hey, D, you need to holler at Rick, Lil Rick. They got this band called Reaction. You'll fit in perfectly with them.
Right.
And my little man Dre played the keyboards in this gospel band named Young Prophets. So when I first came home, my probation officer was like, if you get into that gospel band and you do good, I take you off of probation early. So I got into a gospel band.
Right.
So I forgot that. Yeah, I was in a gospel band called Young Prophets, and I met Rick. He was in Trilogy.
So I was wondering why you ain't go to TCB like when they was, cause you was already in the band before they changed to TCB. Why you just go to Reaction?
They had a whole band when I came home.
Oh, they already
So
had
they
it.
had Sweet, Cisco, and then they got Bo. So, but what people don't know is that Bolo will tell you, when it was some little stuff going on, like when they got Tony Reds or whatever, I was in Reaction at this time. Polo used to be like, hey fool, I know you loyal, Slim, but if I ever needed you over here, would you make that move and curry your man Rick? I used to be like, he'd be like, nah, I know you nigga, you loyal, you love Rick. So it was talks when Reggie was alive about me going over there.
Damn. So, and you said Tony Reds was in TCB?
Yeah, Tony Reds was in TCB.
That's crazy. See, I ain't even know that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So, but you, all right, so tell me about going from there, like coming up in Reaction or making a name for yourself in GOGO.
So what happened with Reaction was I used to rap, me and Bolo, my man Luck, rest in peace, my man Pac-Man, he locked up right now for a murder charge. Like everybody that I be with, they locked up for murder or attempted murder and shit like that. And so when I first came home, we was rapping too. Right. So I didn't know, them my little cousins. So when I came home, I gotta see how the block going, I gotta see what I'm gonna do. So I'm seeing how they move. So one day we all outside, so back in them days, it'd be 100 people on Dub. You know what I'm saying?
And you got locked up at 15?
Yeah.
So when you come home?
2003. I got locked up in 1996.
And you came up in 2000. You came home in 2003.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, and that's when the band shit going on in 2003.
Yeah, that's when I did the Young Prophets thing. Rick was doing Trilogy. TCB was still playing.
Right.
So I leave the gospel go-go bands, and I go to all the TCB shows. So I used to have Reggie and Love. They'd come, this how much Reggie loved me. You can ask Love from TCB. Reggie would come see me play in my gospel band. He like my little man, rocking up there, you know what I'm saying? So I couldn't keep living a double life, when you doing that gospel band shit, you hear the fucking pastor preaching this shit, the wages of sin is death, a double-minded man is wicked in all his ways and all this. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm coming to every go-go strapped like a motherfucker with Max and Tex and all kind of shit, because when I came home, they was beefing.
Right.
So I was like, we going to go-go's, they beefing with the farms.
Who Reaction was beefing?
No, my neighborhood.
Oh, your neighborhood was beefing, okay.
Yeah, so I come home to a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, I ain't getting caught in this shit. They know what I'm on, so I'm like, I ain't letting them catch me and motherfucking toasting my strudel, you know what I'm saying?
So you in Reaction, right? All right, so
That's
what?
October 2004.
Okay. How they go about letting you in? Like, what did you, like, you the rapper, you the lead, Mike?
No. So
break that down to it, like.
So that day, when you see, I know I've been jumping all over the place. So that day, when Rick came down dealing with Reggie, doing what they do, Reggie was like, man, little Rick got a band, they doing their thing, Slim, they can use you, you know what I'm saying? Then my little man Dre played the keyboards and Reaction. Right. So I used to take him to Coolidge every day, pick him up from school, drop him off, boom, 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 you know what I'm saying? Give my little man some juice up there.
Right.
And he had a Reaction CD. I say, man, take that shit out, man. I'm about to throw this shit slumming like shit. He like, man, I bet you won't tell Rick that. I say, shit, that nigga called Rick on the phone. I say, Rick, man, this shit slumming. He say, man, come to practice and tell them niggas that.
Yeah.
My first practice, I swear to God, they'll tell you, it's cold as shit outside. I got a black Eddie, right? I come into practice, Tony right here. I'm about to take the coat off, pistol fall on the floor, the whole fucking practice, like, what the fuck? And then I told niggas, I was like, you know, if you do this, it sound a little bit better. Y'all sound all right, but it just sound like a bunch of noise. And I was in every practice ever since. So I used to tell Rick, I didn't want to be in a band. I was just around, I was Rick Man. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just make sure Rick's straight. So nigga ain't gonna play with him, you know what I'm saying? We used to talk so much. Me and Rick got a good relationship. We used to go out to eat together, go shopping together. So at that time, it was keeping me out of trouble around the hood, you know what I'm saying? And it's a different world. Like W Street and the GOGO shit, totally different for me at that time. When I'm outside, I gotta be a gorilla. I gotta be a cold-blooded Spartan, you know what I'm saying? And with them, I can be cool, you know what I'm saying? Rick ain't no sucker, but they don't got nothing going on.
So who was Rick in the band? What was
He
Rick?
the lead mic.
He was the lead mic.
Yeah.
So he talk on the mic and get
He the manager, he the founder of that shit.
Right. So break the positions down. Work like lead. So what would Big G be? Big G is a lead mic. A lead mic, right?
Yeah. So
Wincy is the
lead singer.
The lead singer. Okay.
And they got I always forget his name, but he can sing like shit, man. Western, I can't. The other singer can sing like shit too. I can't. I'm in the brain problem. He just came back.
Right. So you could be a rapper and a lead mic. Cause Big G a rapper too, though, right?
He
that's
rap,
not.
He rap up there.
Yeah, that's rapper too. Okay.
But not a lot of lead mics rap though. He was one of the ones that made that shit cool.
Yeah. And you rap. You
I'm
rapping.
just a rapper, and so what I did was. When I first was around Reaction, I used to just rap on the cover songs. So after I would rap, because we had a group called Fatal Mob. So at that time, nobody wanted to listen to rappers in the city. So we trying to rap, we printing up CDs, niggas throwing that shit out the window. You know, nobody want to listen to rap unless it's Scarface and Master P or some shit back then. You know what I'm saying? The Dipset, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shit
We wasn't supporting no rap. Only niggas that was really rapping was the Oi Boys and Boo.
Yeah.
So I would go in the back at it and I started learning all the shit how the band sang. I'd be back there with Evan and the drummer. So then one day I go up where Rick be at up by the Toga. He be off one of the side street, Adam Street up there. He banging on the Lincoln and shit. And we made up a song called Choppa Rock.
Okay.
So that he started having issues with his other rapper. So I was around. So Rick was like, I'm gonna try you out. But at that time I was some shit. My timer was off, so Rick used to be like, how the fuck can you make up all these songs? But your timing fucked up.
Right.
So then I was in a real bad car accident. I flew through the windshield and my car couldn't walk. They got a young nigga named Choppa Black. So once I started being able to walk again, Rick took me to his show and was like, man, I'm gonna try 3 rappers. And then it was me, D-Love, and Choppa Black.
On the all y'all was rapping in the same joint.
Yeah.
Damn, that's alright.
Because we all bring different shit, you know what I'm saying? So Rick was the first person that ever had 3 rappers in the band.
Was that the first time you met Choppa Black?
Yeah, dog. Let me tell y'all, you know, I get emotional talking about Lil D, man, because Choppa, dog, I never met a young nigga can rap like that from him. He can rap about everything in his room and make that shit sound sweet, man. He can rap about everybody's clothes, their shoes, your fucked up shoestrings. You got bubble gum on the bottom of your shoe. Man, playing with Choppa Black, you gonna see what the Choppa do type shit. Like, the nigga was him and Lil Weak. Them was the best rapping niggas I ever seen at that time. And I rap. See, my rapping ain't what they on. They lyricist type niggas.
Right.
Nah, I'm trying to say some shit that sounds sweet and keep that shit basic and plain.
Yeah.
But my voice, you know what I'm saying? That's what you gonna make me listen to. My delivery.
Tell me about your relationship with Choppa as y'all was in the same band and how you felt. You know what I'm saying? With the unfortunate news.
I'm gonna take y'all down memory lane. This is why I love Choppa so bad. When I couldn't walk, right, and I was still in the band and I was on crutches, right? We went out to eat one day. Everybody know I'm super tough gorilla. Like a nigga playing, I'm the one going to do it back then, you know what I'm saying? We out to eating shit. Nigga bluffing in this motherfucker. I'm talking about this big strong nigga get up. I'm like, nigga, you don't see me and my men chilling, man. You bamming out, bumping the table and shit, man. Big bam ass nigga. This nigga get up. Slim, this nigga look like he ate a bag of steroids, yeah. Nigga. So
who, Choppa?
No, the nigga that I was talking
okay.
to.
Mm-hmm.
So I say, he said, what you say? I said, nigga, fuck you, nigga. That shit you talking yesterday, nigga. The nigga get up. I get up. I fucked up though. My leg still fucked up.
Right.
The crutches, I don't know where the crutches was at. Choppa say, I didn't even know Choppa for real at this time. He say, hey, nah, big homie, I got it. This is your young nigga, probably 16, 17 years old at the time. Get the clutching with this motherfucking grown-ass, weightlifting ass nigga, man.
Right.
My Rick get up, hit him with the motherfucking cup. Because if you know Rick, he gonna hit your ass or something. So, and they gonna push me because my leg fucked up. I told that young nigga, for the rest of your life, you ain't got to worry about nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that's real stuff.
Rest in peace, Choppa Black, man. That's crazy.
Man, go.
Yeah. When did you get into New Impressions? How did that happen for you?
I was in a band called We Are 7. I'm naturally a two mic. So in this culture, a two mic is like a D Floyd, Killer Cow, Los, who I forget, 32, Danny Boy, RB. In this culture, I do what they do, right? So you got the lead mic, then you got the second lead mic, which means that I'm gonna say the hoods when the lead talking. I say the hoods. I'm gonna find my spots to get the people involved in the show. I'm a rap on rap covers, and in this bounce beat culture, we focus on hooks.
Right.
So it's less rap for me and more about the hooks. I made it cool to say fuck rap, and I'm just gonna be a hook nigga. You know what I'm saying?
So but tell me how what made you get with
so
them?
in No Impressions, I got over here because I was in We Are 7. And the lead talker, he's a rat. I can't be around shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I told my Uncle D-Block at the time, I said, I can't keep being around this nigga, man. So TJ had already asked me, we was talking about it a little bit, but I didn't think that my style would fit with them. So before I went to No Impressions, I went to a reaction show. And at that time, that reaction that Rick had sounded terrible to me. Because I'm an original reaction member, so I know how everything's supposed to sound. So when I went to the practice, I told Rick, I say, bro, we got a lot of work to do over here. And I ain't feeling this shit. And I went to a No Impressions practice, and the musicianship with these niggas was so next level. I told TJ I'm gonna fuck with him. So a lot of people was telling TJ don't fuck with me because they was like, shorty loose cannon, you can't control him. He gonna do whatever the fuck he want.
But that's your cousin already.
Yeah.
That's your little cousin anyway. So he know how you is, if anything.
Exactly, but so he told everybody it's not like that when you get around him, you gonna see, you know what I'm saying? Right. So I went around him and looked down at my motherfucking good Merlin, man. I love him, you know what I'm saying? I'm still here. I've been since 2017.
So what band you in? You in New Impressions or you in
I'm in New Impressions, but if Rick called me to like feature with them, I go party with my good man.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I go feature with them. A lot of times people like to see me on the stage because we got a song called Gucci Bandana.
Right.
So I made that jump from scratch. Yeah, that's my idea. That's my baby, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm known for in this GOGO culture for. They call me Mr. Gucci Bandana.
Step in this bitch and I'm ready to work. No Wellin, yeah, that shit on my shirt.